Over 500,000 Oklahomans could be cut off from SNAP at the end of the month. A ban on handheld phone use in school and construction zones. And the Oklahoma City Thunder win the opening game of the new NBA season. Quite an exciting game last night. Details coming up on the KGOU AM News Brief for Wednesday, October 22nd. I'm Nick Daniels. Food assistance for almost 700,000 Oklahomans will be suspended next month because of the federal shutdown. Anna Pope reports people use the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program known as SNAP to help buy food for their households.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture told the Oklahoma Department of Human Services that SNAP's federal funding will be suspended on November 1st if the shutdown continues until then. Stacy Dykstra, the Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma's CEO, says the bank is focused on figuring out how people can get food if the shutdown drags into November.
It is so scary because it's not like there's a big safety net there of other ways to get food for the folks that are receiving SNAP. They're receiving SNAP because there aren't any other resources available.
Oklahoma officials say the suspension of benefits will last until the federal government reaches a budget solution, and the department is urging SNAP shoppers to plan ahead and budget. I'm Anna Pope.
It will soon be illegal to hold a cell phone while driving through active school or construction zones in Oklahoma. Sierra Pfeiffer reports.
The new law takes effect November 1st and aims to cut down on distracted driving in high-risk areas. Edmond Republican Nicole Miller wrote the legislation. The state representative says she wanted to modernize Oklahoma's distracted driving laws, which haven't been updated since 2015.
Distracted driving is extremely dangerous, and it's on the rise and really becoming a very strong subset of impaired driving.
Drivers can still use hands-free or voice-activated devices, but those caught with a phone in hand in school or construction zones could face a fine of up to $100. It's already illegal for drivers to text while behind the wheel. I'm Sierra Pfeiffer.
The Oklahoma Health Care Authority has appointed Melissa Miller as State Medicaid Director and Deputy Chief of Staff. State Impact's Jillian Taylor reports the announcement follows news that her predecessor would be transitioning out of the role.
Miller most recently served as the Chief of Policy and Provider Regulation at the Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services. She worked at the agency for nearly 6 years, starting as the Director of Medicaid Behavioral Health Policy and Planning. Miller says she's honored to serve in the role and looks forward to, quote, building on strong partnerships and supporting innovative approaches that meet the needs of Oklahoma families. This transition follows the recent appointment of Clay Bullard as the Healthcare Authority's CEO. He replaced Ellen Bittner, who departed to serve as CEO of the state's largest four-year university system. For State Impact, I'm Jillian Taylor.
Well, in sports, it was a nail-biter last night. The Oklahoma City Thunder won the opening game of the new NBA season with a 125-124 double overtime win over Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. Last season's MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, led the way for OKC with 35 points and hit 2 free throws to give the Thunder the lead and win. Chet Holmgren added 28 points, while Jalen Williams sat out the game with an injury. SGA credited the team's defense, which forced 24 turnovers, as the reason for the win.
We know that when we do it down there on that end, we give ourselves a chance any night, no matter what's going on. Makes, misses, bad luck, good luck, it doesn't matter. We did enough defensively to get a win. First game of the season, we're pretty rusty, but it's a good start.
OKC goes on the road Thursday night. They'll face their NBA Finals opponent from last season, the Indiana Pacers. Read more news at kgou.org and follow the PM NewsBrief podcast.
Sources and methods, the crown jewels of the intelligence community. Shorthand for how do we know what's real? Who told us? If you have those answers, you're on the inside, and NPR wants to bring you there. From the Pentagon to the State Department to spy agencies, listen to understand what's really happening and what it means for you. Sources and Methods, the new national security podcast from NPR.